tomorrow. Yes, have him come in. Thank you. Mr. Taub, what a pleasure.
No, it isn't, Commissioner. Nor do I appreciate having to come here.
Having a problem with authority figures?
You can save your witty repartee for others, Commissioner. I'm just interested in seeing that you uphold the law.
Ah. You're referring to your wife's case. Now, as I recall, you filed a missing persons report. I'm obligated to act on that within 48 hours. Now, as you can see, I am upholding the law.
You don't particularly amuse me, Scorpio. I happen to know that my wife was admitted to General Hospital.
How would you know that?
Because I have good people working for me. Obviously better than the ones that work for you. I'm tired of your excuses. I want my wife back.
There's generally an or else that comes after a statement like that.
Your humor fails to amuse me, Commissioner. The or else is this. If you continue to withhold from me, you'll lose your job again. And I'll also see to it that no police force in the country will even talk to you.
You sure your wife wants to come back to you?
And we're talking about this. You holding up?
Yeah, considering we spent the night trapped in a linen closet, I think so.
I'm sorry about that. I was out to know the doors were going to be locked behind us. Look at it this way. We could have spent the night in the morgue, right? How's the door look behind me?
I don't see Leopold, and I don't see any of his men.
All right. We're just going to have to chance it, all right?
Just like that, we're just going to walk out the front door?
They won't be expecting anything. We'll be fine. Calm and cool. Let's do it.
Max, don't ask me any questions. Just follow me.
Tough man, is that, Mr. Taub?
Yeah. I feel really sorry for Dominique.
And Mac.
Yeah, and that too.
How are they?
I'm not sure.
Just tell me they're all right.
I don't know. They disappeared.
Well, Miss Taub doesn't have them.
I'm supposed to make contact with him sometime today.
I really want to know.
Okay.
Come on, this is serious. I mean, my brother's abducted a girl, and if I find out where he's at, I'm legally obligated to turn him in.
I know. Shh.
My too inflexible.
Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to understand that.
You know, all I ever really wanted was for you and Robin and my brother to be family. And that's it. I'd be happy with that.
Okay. It'll work out.
He's a good kid. I don't want to see him in prison.
Don't worry about it. Just leave it to me. Don't ask too many questions.
Okay, I want you to say this again very slowly, and I want you to both think before you speak.
All right. Alan and I have decided to remarry.
You've had lobotomies.
I assume that means congratulations.
No kidding around. April Fool's Day is a long way off.
No joke, Tracy.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, this marriage bit obviously didn't crop up overnight. Something must have been going on under my nose. Have the two of you been getting busy?
Ah, smooth and subtle as always.
It's so nice to see that certain things never change.
Well, you can wisecrack all you want, but I happen to think you're crazy. It didn't work the first time. Why on earth do you think it's going to work this time?
Because love is lovelier the second time around.
Oh, Alan, please. Save the syrup for your waffles. You're nuts.
We're crazy in love, Tracy.
Well, all right. If you are serious and not delirious, then I'm just crazy enough to be your matron of honor.
Thank you, Tracy.
I, of course, don't believe for a moment that this is actually going to happen.
Ah, now there's the typical Tracy.
Are you going to take him back?
You got it.
Okay. I wish you luck then, and I mean it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just don't tell me you're going to have a big wedding. I can only take one oversized nuptial per season.
No. It's going to be small.
Yes, but lasting.
It's going to be oozing around here for a while. Why don't I just grab the magazine I came in here to get? Actually, I rather like the idea of marriage in the air, because I may be taking a trip down that aisle myself.
Yeah. Well, you can tell the assistant district attorney that we're quite prepared to move on the case. Right. Airtight. Tell him that. Come in.
Commissioner?
Thank you for stopping by at such short notice. Have a seat. Can I get you some coffee?
No, thank you. I haven't much time. What was it that you wanted to talk to me about? Your daughter.
You must have known that Sean would tell me sooner or later.
Doesn't matter what he told you. I have nothing to say about it.
That does surprise me, because I thought you'd have a lot to say. In fact, I thought you'd be looking for help any way you could find it.
Forget it.
How can I possibly forget it when there's a life at stake?
I know that there's a life at stake. My daughter's life, and I will do nothing to jeopardize that.
What about Tiffany's life?
I explained it to Sean. I had no choice.
Oh, yeah, but now you do, you see. Now you can't help us.
You're not getting it, are you, Commissioner? You have no idea how big this is. How dangerous this is.
So tell me.
This is going nowhere.
I'm trying to save a life here.
So am I.
You know, it occurs to me, you may not even have a daughter.
Why would I lie about something like that?
An easy shield to hide behind, that's why.
Commissioner, what you believe or don't believe doesn't concern me.
Well, it should. Because if you don't start cooperating, I may be forced to go to some other people who can tell me what I want to know.
What other people?
Certain high-ranking businessmen that you're in cahoots with at the moment. Maybe they can shed some light on your parenthood.
You wouldn't do that.
Damn right I would, if you don't cooperate.
You help me, all right? You help me. You help us, you help yourself. You get your daughter out of this mess. At least let Donnelly talk to her.
I'll set it up. If that's what it takes, if you understand what it is that you're dealing with, I will set it up.
If you're telling me the truth, we can bust this organization if we know what we're up against.
I've tried that, Robert. It's the money, the power. It's bigger than anything you could possibly imagine. I'll set it up. I'll let you know when and where. They're going for the moment. Arrange some supplies on here. Pretend.
I'm so nervous, Mike. I feel like everyone's watching us.
Don't be. Look, we'll be all right as long as we look like we fit in. We're almost there now.
Courtney, we're so far away. Are you sure there's not a side exit out of here?
There are, Dominique, but all the emergency exits have alarms on them. All the other ones are being watched. Look, it's this way or nothing. Okay? Let's go. Hey, you two.
Yes, what is it?
Do I have to report to both of you?
What for?
For hoarding medical supplies, I need some surgical gloves.
Oh, well, by all means, help yourself. I think you've got a whole box of them right there. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No problem. That's right now. We're going to stroll out here before the occult men can see us. Just look straight ahead and nod like you're listening to me, all right? Okay. Yeah, well, it's the strangest thing I ever saw. You know, an appendix the size of a beach ball. I mean, I never saw it before. I think it was because of the lip syncing and the regurgitation. It had all that kind of stuff involved. I don't know, a little massage here and there. Yes.
Do you have the time?
My watch has stopped.
Sorry, I don't have a watch on.
Well, thanks anyway.
All right.
Darling, I'm glad you're home.
What's up?
First of all, the blissful bells are ringing again.
The good humor trucks in the neighborhood?
Alan and Monica have decided to try it again.
Guess he wants his house back. What's that?
Like it?
It's... Whose is it?
Yours if you like it.
What's the occasion? It's not my birthday or Christmas or anything like that.
Can't a mother buy her son something, even if it's not a special occasion? Try it.
I don't know, it looks a little conservative.
What's wrong with conservative? Big business today is a hotbed of conservatism.
Oh, so is that what this is all about, dressing for the part?
Don't make it sound so distasteful, Ned. We need all the edge we can get around here. Take my word for it.
Well, I've already taken your advice about networking with the right people. I don't know, what do you think?
I think it's a little bold, but that's the way they're wearing them these days, I guess. I don't know. Well, who are you networking with?
You sure they're wearing them like this? Julia Barrett. She's very interesting.
I bet she is.
Well, come on, Mother. You're the one that said network with the right people. I'm just being the obedient son. Okay, so she's attractive, but she runs that company every bit as much as Bill Eckert does, and very well, I might add.
Quite an endorsement.
You're the one that said to get close to ELQ stockholders.
I meant figuratively.
Would you relax? There's nothing going on that you're not aware of.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want to interfere in your business dealings. I hope you know that.
I know that, Mother.
There's just a lot of forces going against us around here, and some of them are right under our own nose, and I want what's good for you.
What about what's good for you?
What's good for you is what's good for me.
Right. I'll get it. Hello?
Hello, Ned. It's Paul. Is Tracy there?
Yeah, she is. Hang on, get her.
Who is it? Who is it? Hello?
Me, did I catch you at a bad time?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, Ned and I were just discussing global financing. What's up?
I see. I thought I'd see if you were free for dinner tonight.
Tonight?
What, not enough notice?
No, plenty of notice. I'll just move a few things around.
Good. Pick you up around 8.
Sounds right. Bye for now.
Talk about networking.
Anybody here?
Just us commissioners.
I hope I'm disturbing you.
I'm disturbed enough as it is. But since you're my favorite daughter, it's okay.
Your only daughter, that is.
Mm-hmm. That too. So, you been busted again, huh?
Mom told me about Uncle Mac and Dominique.
Oh. So it's your wicked mother put you up to this, is that it?
No. This is on my own.
Well, it hardly matters because I don't really want to hear about the subject. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Come here. Things are a little sensitive around here at the moment, if you know what I mean.
I just don't want anything to happen to them before they...
Get away. Is that what you were thinking?
Well, maybe if you didn't try all that hard to find them.
Okay. Sit down. Oh, what am I going to do between you and your mother? I mean, it's not as if I'm not concerned for my brother and Dominique.
I know you are.
You see, I have this problem. I represent the law. And I'm not quite sure how to make you guys understand that.
Dad, I realize how hard it is. I mean, having to obey the law, knowing deep down inside that it's just not fair.
Gadzooks, what is this? We're on the fringes of ethical philosophy? Well, I guess you're never too young to learn about that. But the one thing you'll figure out soon enough is that what's fair and what's right and what's wrong rarely have much to do with one another.
I don't think I'll ever understand that.
I still haven't quite figured it out myself. But let me finish by saying this, that I'm doing everything I can for the both of them.
Within the law.
That's my little gal.
Dad,
Mm-hmm.
is it okay if I secretly hope and long for that Uncle Mac and Dominique get away?
Yes, you can hope for something along those lines.
Okay. Bye.
Aye.
Wait a minute. Wait. I gotta get my breath for just a second.
Okay,
Okay.
we can wait here for a minute, all right? Come on.
So, do you think, they have any idea that we got out of the hospital?
Probably by now. Are you all right? All this running?
I'm fine. What now?
Just get your breath. Okay? Just get your breath. Yeah.
I really messed up your life, haven't I?
Hey. Look at me. I never want to hear you say that again, ever. You understand me? Well, if anything, just the other way around.
No. No matter what. I love you. I want to be with you. It's just that I know Leopold. And I don't want you hurt.
I can take care of myself.
What? Mac, what is it?
Nothing. It was just a foghorn.
Oh. I used to love that sound when I was a little girl. I used to imagine that I'd sail away to exotic places. I wish we could do that right now. Just jump aboard one of these ships and just let it carry us away wherever it was going.
You know, I remember when I was a little boy, my dad always used to sing this old song to my mom. So I want to get you on a slow boat to China and have you all to myself alone.
How can we do it? Why can't we just sneak aboard one of these ships tonight? Just sail off to a new life together.
Dominique, you are just an incurable romantic, you know that? That's why I love you so much. No. For that we need papers and passports. Besides, it's not the mode of transit I want right now, you know? If you haven't noticed, ships have been rather unlucky for me lately.
So, what are we going to do?
We're going to save all that money. We're going to use those passports for a nice, safe plane trip. That's what we're going to do.
I have to ask you a question.
Ask.
Well, with, all this mess over me, and you just started a new business, a new life, and you have so much potential and all that. And
it would be natural if you had some regret.
Hey, you listen to me. My club is up and going, and I'm very happy with the people that are running right now. And as far as my life goes, Dominique, my life wouldn't be worth anything without you in it.
I just wanted to hear you say that.
You know, it's a two-way street. I mean, you're giving up this big highbrow life, this mansion and servants. For what? For me? I mean, I've known a few women in my day that would gladly trade their life for the life you've had.
Mac, the problem with all of that was never made me happy. You make me happy.
Well, I'm not doing a very good job of it right now, am I?
Well, I should tell you, Mr. Scorpio, I don't anticipate our entire life being this adventuresome.
Well, we'll see about that. With all that's going on, right?
Speaking of going, maybe we should be, huh?
Yeah. We're gonna get back to the brownstone, all right? Got your breath?
I'm fine.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Sorry, Alan, but everything on his workup points to him being a prime candidate for bypass surgery.
Look, Monica, I don't happen to agree with you, and I'm not going to sign off on this until we run some more tests, okay?
Excuse me, Alan. He is a candidate for surgery. Delaying that with redundant tests, and he could go into cardiac arrest during the test.
So you're saying to me that we shouldn't run any more tests, just go in there and just cut the man open, right?
That's not fair, Alan. I resent that.
Well, look, Monica, if we proceeded with a little bit more prudent doctoring, you realize that we could save this man from possibly a major ordeal in surgery.
Now, what are you saying? Are you saying that I just am willing to rush into something blindfolded? I resent that, too.
Well, I'm sorry if you resent it, Monica, but it's still not going to stop me from trying to take the scalpel out of your hand if I feel that I'm right.
Now, what are you implying? That your judgment is better than mine?
In this particular case, I feel that it is, and if you were more reasonable, I think you'd agree with me.
When exactly did this holier-than-thou attitude start?
Why does this have to descend onto a personal level, Monica? Why?
Oh, good. Now you're questioning my professionalism? Well, let me tell you, Dr. Quartermain, my professionalism tells me we need a third opinion.
And you know what? That's the first sensible thing that you have said on the subject.
And here's the second. You have become a pig-headed, judgmental oaf.
Oh, because you won't listen to reason, I'm a pig-headed oaf, right?
Yes.
Dr. Quartermain, this is totally unprofessional and counterproductive.
I agree with you completely. But I'm awfully glad it happened.
Why is that?
Because it has just saved me from making one of the most horrendous mistakes of my life.
You mean about the surgery?
No, I mean about getting married. I wouldn't marry you on a bet.
Hey, you know what? That's fine with me, because I wouldn't marry you on a dare!
Are you sure this guy's gonna show? Put it on ice, okay, Dave? Trust me, he'll be here. Yeah, and just who is this dude anyway? This dude is worth beaucoup bucks.
Do I get to use this?
Put that away, will you? We don't even know what the job is yet.
You're about to find out.
Easy, Dave. That's the man.
Your friend seems to be extremely trigger-happy, Eddie. Put your gun away. It's extremely dangerous.
He's all right, you know. He comes to his own when things get a little strung out.
Look, I don't know you, but I'm good, real good.
You better be. I don't care to know who you are. And if you weren't real good, you wouldn't be here in the first place. Get that straight. So, I assume you're up to your old commando skills?
Absolutely, sir.
Now, this job demands precision and timing. What I don't need are a couple of cowboys.
You can count on us, Mr. Talbot. What's the deal?
All right. The deal is this.
Yeah, it's us. We're here.
Oh, I see how you got out
to the hospital.
Yeah, very carefully, I might add.
Did you see anyone?
No, Betty and a friend took all the kids to the carnival. No one else seems to be home.
We're starting.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'll get you some food then. No, but you better get up to the attic, I think.
Yeah, right. We want to avoid any surprises. How about a key?
Oh, yeah. Bobby gave me one. I do think it. Here
There
we
it
go.
is.
Okay,
Here.
great. Okay, now, it's this key.
Okay.
And there's a whole bunch of suitcases in wood and all kinds of things in front of the door. So.
Good, good.
All right. You want me to tell Robert?
No, I don't want him in the middle. I mean, if he finds out and Todd knows that he knows, it could be aiding and abetting.
Oh, wait, no, that's what we're asking Anna to do?
Oh, it's okay. I'm crooked anyway.
Thanks, we're running out of options.
Yeah. Wardrobe, too.
Yeah, we could use some new civvies as well.
Okay. I'll deal with the food first. Get upstairs.
Yeah, hurry up.
Yes?
I'm Leopold Tom. And who are you?
Well, you came here.
Yes.
I'm Anna Scorpio. I'm looking for my brother-in-law. Who are you looking for?
Another Scorpio. I'm looking for my wife. And who did you find?
Not my brother-in-law. And who would your wife be?
Don't play dumb with me. I know you know Dominique. I intend to search her apartment, and then I'm going to search Max.
Oh. By what authorization?
Look, lady, I'll show you some authorization.
Oh, do you have a leash for him?
Just a second. Peruse those, please.
It's your husband. Let's get in here quick.
I don't know what these papers represent, Mr. Talbot. They don't give you permission to come searching around private property.
You're pushing your luck, lady.
Mrs. Scorpio, I'm asking for your cooperation. My wife is not a well person. I have neither the time nor the inclination to acquire a search warrant.
Well, then I just have to ask you to leave. Sorry.
And you just made a very serious mistake.
You're lucky I don't break your arm, lady.
Police emergency.
Understood. Understood, but unacceptable. Now look at it from my point of view. To me, you're an investment, and I like to keep an eye on my returns. For what I'm owed, plus the usual interest, I'll give you 3 weeks. Yeah, that paper on ethics for Morrison is due in 3 weeks. That's right, and if I were you, I wouldn't be late. I hear he's pretty hard on tardy papers. Yeah, sure, no problem. Hi, cousin.
School stuff?
Yeah, some guy wanted some info on an assignment. You're home a little early.
Slow day. What do you think about your parents' big news?
What are you referring to?
They're rehitching. Second time around time.
Just that's a primo excuse.
What's that?
I said, man, that's some news. Are you sure about this, or are you jerking my chain?
Absolutely not.
That's terrific. My mother and father back together again. And what child of divorced parents wouldn't want that, right?
Ain't necessarily so.
Well, I think I'm gonna go clean up before dinner.
Good idea.
So I see. Anything in there?
No one in here. Upstairs.
What's behind this?
Freeze! Hold it. Everybody downstairs, nice and easy.
Come on, you heard it.
Okay.
Mac, what's happening?
Unless I'm mistaken, they're arresting your husband and his two goons.
I don't think that's going to help us very much.
What do you mean?
Leopold's never been arrested before. He's going to be furious. And even more dangerous when he gets out.
Well, we can't worry about that now, but at least it'll buy us a little time. You okay?
Yeah, okay.
I assure you, officer, this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
Mr. Scorpio, what's the story here?
They forced their way in here.
Officer, my wife lives in this building. We're merely looking for her apartment. Well, that's surely not a crime.
No, but aggravated assault is.
Officer.
This man attacked me, and he threatened to break my arm.
Officer, I demand you search this building for my wife.
All right, well, you're in no position to make any sort of demands, all right? And without a search warrant, I couldn't do that anyway. You want to press charges on this guy?
Absolutely.
Now, look here, officer.
Hey. All right, just save it, okay? Keep your hands away from your jacket. I'm going to read you your rights, then we're going to go down to the station, and we'll straighten this whole thing out, okay? Now, you've got the right to remain silent. If you give up this right, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
It's 5:30. Perhaps we should have a cocktail in honor of the upcoming renuptial.
Gee, that sounds like a lovely idea. I've never toasted a rerun before.
What rerun on, Tracy? Any old movie I might have seen?
Actually, AJ, we were discussing Psycho 2. What do you think of your parents' remarriage?
Yes. He's happy about it.
Actually, Aunt Tracy, I like to think that I had some hand in it.
Perhaps the first time. I could see that.
AJ's a college boy now, Ned. He understands the advantage of combined assets and strength in numbers.
Why, Aunt Tracy, you can't tell me that Mom and Dad's wedding plans don't make your heart leap a bit.
Actually, it makes my stomach heave a bit. Alan?
Hello.
Monica.
Hey, congratulations. We were just going to have a drink in honor of your upcoming ceremony.
Don't bother, there won't be one.
There won't be one.
No, we've decided not to remarry after all.
You're kidding. What happened? Did he cheat on you already? Of course, it couldn't be considered cheating. You're not married yet.
Give us a break, Tracy. I'm sorry, AJ.
What was it, some kind of a big joke?
No, it didn't start out that way, but your father quickly showed me what a mistake it would be.
Look, as long as we're assessing blame here, let me tell you, I don't like being called a judgmental, pig-headed oaf.
Gee, if the shoe fits, Alan.
Shut up, Tracy.
I'm just trying to help you two. We all knew it wasn't going to last.
Oh, and how did you know, Tracy? And who are you to judge somebody else's marriage?
Well, actually, by virtue of my own experience, I happen to be an expert.
Back off, Tracy. We could have made it work this time.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a very funny way of showing it.
For your information, Tracy, Alan is right.
Of course I am. All devoted couples have misunderstandings between them. I mean, look at Gable and Lombard, or Bogart and Bacall.
Oh, yeah, and John and Yoko had their falling out, too.
Yes, and Adam certainly had a bone to pick with Eve.
Besides, we're Quartermains. That's our way. We argue. They've called us the little foxes, and they're right. We fight. We snarl. We bicker.
And sometimes you bite. But I can take it. I can also give it back.
That's right.
And it's true. If two people care about each other, they can settle all the differences in the world if they're in love.
I want to apologize to you for not giving your opinion more time.
Thank you, Alan. I shall apologize for calling you a judgmental, pig-headed oaf.
I'm getting that icky feeling in my stomach again.
Does this mean the wedding's back on?
That's exactly what it means, if it's all right with you.
It's great with me. Let's do it.
You're gluttons for punishment.
You know what your problem is, Tracy? You're too cynical.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll take 2 aspirin and call you in the morning.
No, Alan is right. You're a devoted cynic.
You know, you really could use a man in your life.
Sure. Nice relationship, just to soften the edges a little bit.
The only thing soft around here is your brain tissue. But thank you for the advice. I certainly will take it under advisement.
Hey, I gotta go over to a friend's house. Congratulations, Mom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dad.
Hey,
I either want to be the best man or give the bride away, maybe both. See you guys later.
Okay. Again, I want to congratulate you and don't let my mother get you down.
Thank you.
AJ, wait up.
What's up?
I want to congratulate you, too.
Me, for what?
Well, I believed you in there about getting your parents back together.
Yeah? So what about it?
I think it was brilliant. Getting your parents to join forces to consolidate their lives and their ELQ stock holdings.
Ned, you don't really think like that.
Oh, come on, cousin, and don't tell me you don't. We're from the same mold, the same Quartermain blood. Life's gonna be real interesting around here.
Well, I'll make sure Mr. Taub's flunkies are kept comfortable until I have a notion to talk to them. Thank you, officer.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Taub, I do believe we have an ironic situation on our hands here.
How do you mean that, Commissioner?
Well, only yesterday, you were accusing me of obstructing justice and threatening all sorts of nasty things. Well, here you are in my office. I mean, don't you see the irony?
The only irony I see, Commissioner, is conspiracy on the part of your wife, your brother, and yourself, preventing me from carrying out the court's order regarding my wife.
Conspiracy? Well, that's rather serious. You care to name any names?
Yes. Practically the whole town of Port Charles.
Oh, now that has a ring of paranoia about it. But if you want to talk about conspiracy, what about you and your bunch of stooges storming through the brownstone?
I was looking for my wife. I hired those two men to assist me since the local constabulary doesn't seem to be particularly up to the task.
It's your tactics that are in question here. Trespassing on a private property and assaulting an innocent party.
We didn't assault an innocent party, Commissioner. We merely moved the woman aside. I must apologize, however, if my man was a bit overzealous. But we didn't break any law.
The woman in question was my wife. And the judge may take a different view on that after she's filed assault charges.
Commissioner, I don't intend to debate the intricacies of the law with you. Now, I'd be most delighted if you decided to book my two men and myself.
Oh, you would you?
Yes. Why don't we take this to court? Just the two of us. We'll each tell our own side, win or lose. What do you say, Commissioner? You willing to risk it? What do you say, Commissioner? I'll call my lawyer. We'll get the legal ball rolling.
Taub, you're smooth and you're smarmy, and I really don't like you.
Well, you don't mind if I say that doesn't particularly concern me.
Maybe this will. When I bust you, it won't be for anything simple. You're big time and you're dirty, and we both know it.
That's interesting. Would you care to elaborate?
Not here and not now. Not till I have a cabin trunk full of evidence against you.
Well, I assume then I'm free to go?
For now.
What about my two men?
Take your garbage with you. And in future, I'd be careful who I hung out with if I were you.
I'll keep that in mind. Oh, one other thing before I do go, Commissioner. Something I said to your brother. I'm not a man who likes to lose, and I don't intend to lose my wife.
Taub, you so much as spit in this town, I'll be on you faster than my signature on your arrest slip.
Do you think this is a good idea, Mac? I don't think we should come down here.
No, it's been real quiet, but I think we should wait on Anna.
How are we going to get out of here? What are we going to do?
I think I have an idea.
Hi, you guys. Hi, Dominique.
Oh, here. We're here. We're over here.
Hi.
Hi. Food.
It took so long. I wanted to make sure there were no more visitors.
Oh, no, don't apologize.
Okay.
Great.
Ooh, I'm going to have one of these, too, myself.
Anna, we're starving.
Good job the cops came when they did, you know.
Timing. They're just about to come in.
You should have seen those two goons.
Is everything all right? Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm fine. I said I wanted to press charges, but I did tell the officer to let Robert handle it.
Oh, so then nobody knows that we're upset.
Oh, no, of course not, no.
Right.
What are you guys going to do? Your husband doesn't look like the sort of man that's going to give in easily.
No, it's not. And he's not going to give up. Mac, you said you had an idea.
I do. But it's going to require your help, and I really don't have the right to ask.
Let me be the judge of that. Go ahead.
I need Finian here.
What's he gonna do?
Well, just call him. Tell him to get over here right away.
Finian, what is he going to do?
Well, find us a way to get out of here. I hope. Can you tell him to bring a camera with a flash?
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, tell him not to be followed.
Okay. All right. See ya.
Quiet, thank you. It's a long shot, Dominique. No guarantees.
Whichever way it goes, I love you. I'm with you.
This is Charles Gibbons. Joined the ROTC in the 90s. Also